Good morning, mother flounders! This is your boy, the great black octopus, the takoyaki shonen, the boy wonder under the sea. It's Jibo, and I'm joined with all my friends on the CEPHALOPODCAST. Die Jellyfish, introduce yourself and say your catchphrase.
Glub glub, it's hard to breathe under the water.
Nice. And Dame Oyster, say your catchphrase.
It's the clam before the storm, the master of muscle memory, he of clammy hands, it's Dame Oyster!
Whoa, that was shoot good. That was shoot good.
Clamsel.
Clamsel me, guys, clamsel me.
Ah, the clamseled man himself. Yes, if you're wondering, Manswordfish is not still honeymooning. He just got the J&J yesterday. He injected a lethal dose of poison into his veins, so he's dying today. Glub, glub, glub. But how's everybody doing today on this Wednesday?
I'm Johnson.
How long, Johnson? Die Jellyfish sounds great.
Yeah, he sounds like he's dying. Die jellyfishing.
I saw our very good friend Jibo in person today. Very
He
briefly.
did. He gave me a kiss on the lips.
Yep, big sweaty kiss because I was sweating, so was he.
I was sweaty
It was
too.
good though.
It was
good,
filthy.
though.
It was a filthy, messy kiss between friends. Because if you can't kiss the homies,
You had fun with my twin brother today.
I did.
Excuse me.
Both of them.
My smaller, stockier twin as well.
Your wider twin and your fatter
My
twin.
wider twin. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The other demoisters.
What are the things that I'm responsibly supposed to say before the podcast starts? First of all, welcome to the CEPHALOPODCAST. Second of all, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Hit the bell icon as well. Leave a comment. Watch it over and over again because we are only 1,000 viewing hours from being monetized, guys. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
Yes, it's wonderful. We're so close.
Yes,
the journey is almost over. We'll be there in probably like a month, I think. So maybe sleep stream, yeah. If you want to call in for call-ins at the end of the stream, which you will be limited to exactly 2 minutes of conversations with our handsome boys, then please donate $5 during the stream, all of which goes to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. We're trying to save my wife.
My wife.
If you don't want to donate. Wait. I feel like a WWE Network advertisement. You know when they were like, "Well, you could donate $5 on this stream to call in at the end, or if you're not a complete moron, then you can subscribe on Patreon, and then you'll get for the same price." To call every time this month. Isn't that crazy, guys? Isn't that insane?
Outrageous.
All of the money goes to good causes every month because we are good people. We're good people here. And we're going to make
Let's
you
not
be
go
good
too
people.
far, but we're doing
Whether
a good
you
thing.
want
It doesn't
to
make
or
us
not.
good people.
If you beat people into being good, then you're good. That's what that's what my mama always said. So, Dame Oyster, tell me about your week.
I've had a bit of a crazy week, actually. I've been doing a lot of in-ring stuff. Underwater stuff?
Whaling.
Underwater stuff? I was 3 times this week, actually. Bloody hell. And I'm trying to think what else I've done. I didn't write down what I did this week. So, yeah, there you go. We've restarted we finished Angel and Buffy, and we've started the Marvel universe, and it has been hilarious going back through all of those movies. For the very first time.
I also
watched
recently
Hulk
watched
for the first time.
Oh, for the first time.
Yeah, I never saw it before, and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Why did I not know?
I liked the effort that he tried to put in making it a comic book anyway.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. I actually also recently rewatched most of the Marvel films like last year with my brother because he hadn't seen any, and my sister was making him watch it. So it was a fun little adventure. going through everything. You got to pick up on a couple of things that you might have missed the first time around.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's been a lot of fun so far, and knowing where they go and stuff like that, and like how little retconning they've had to do is actually really impressive.
Are
But yeah,
you
that's
watching? Are you watching it in release order or chronological order?
chronological order. So we went Captain America, Captain Marvel, blah blah blah. So it's which has been interesting. The funnier parts of the bits where they've made like minor errors and things like that.
Right.
That they just didn't bother to retcon, which I quite like actually. But
It's
no,
very
it's been
comic
really
book.
good. Honestly, I was really impressed by. I was really impressed by Incredible Hulk, and it's a shame. I would love to have seen Norton in this universe, but I imagine it probably would be very different movies.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's been fun. Other than that, trying my very best to navigate the 90-degree temperatures that we're having right now.
It's hot, bros. I was dying today. I'm in great shape right now, and I felt like an asthmatic child. Can I get clamselled for that? I was an asthmatic child, so I think I have the right.
No, because you were an asthmatic child, you can't get clamselled.
Okay, good. Yeah, did you see?
Up here in New England?
It's cold.
Ugh.
Didn't it snow like last week
Maybe.
in the Lobster Sea?
Lobster Sea.
It's a shameful thing.
Wind up dead.
Me, who can wind me up.
Yeah, it was something like 95 degrees today whenever we were in ring today, Bren.
Oh mein Gott. That's why it was
Mein
so hot.
Gott.
Mein Gott in Heiden. Did you it's not on the docket, but did you see the Carnage trailer?
Oh, not yet. So I follow a group called New Rockstars. I kind of watch a lot of their videos, and they just put up a thing about the Carnage trailer. So I will get on that probably tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
It looks cool. It's weird. It's like we're in this world where every movie has to be connected, and these ones are weirdly not connected to anything. So it's kind of funny because it's just like, yeah, this is a Spider-Man character, but he's never going to see Spider-Man.
Nice.
I don't. But the thing,
I think they'll bring him. I think they're going to bring that closer, and that would be very
I'm sure they
interesting
will.
down the line.
Yeah. The funny thing about Carnage is Carnage feels like an edgier Venom, and Venom's already an edgier Spider-Man. So like I was never fully on the Carnage train because even at a young age I was like, oh yeah, that's just a little bit too much edge.
He was my favorite Spider-Man.
He's just Venom, but a dick.
Yeah, he's just mean Venom. I do like the idea that Venom
Very
has
cool costume though. Very cool costume.
there's a bunch of other Venoms, and like Venom is the virgin of the Venoms of all of the symbiotes. Venom.
I did like the Eminem song, but it was weird.
It's an Eminem song, but not like in the charming way. It's not a bad song. It's just very much an Eminem song.
Interesting.
It's got like the layered like Venom. You know the when he sings, like the weird Eminem singing.
Honestly, I can't even remember the lyrics to Venom. Like,
I just know it's Venom.
I really liked the Kamikaze album. I thought it was like really like laughably underrated, but Venom was like the last song on it. So
Venom. That Jellyfish, tell us about your week. I bet you had a good week.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was watching the Carnage trailer.
Is it any good?
Well, what would you give it as an Australian rating?
I'm 10 seconds into it, so I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay, you keep watching it. Me and Damo will stall. Keep going.
All right.
They ain't gonna know what hit him.
Hit him. Venom. Venom. Will you be at the Underwater Dome again tomorrow, Damo?
Yes, I'll be there 10:30. I think we're doing our underwater enthusiasm training.
Yeah, I'm also going to be in tomorrow again. I feel much better now that I'm vaccinated, so I don't feel like I'm gonna miss work if something.
Oh, it's a different
were to
planet,
go
isn't it?
wrong.
Like,
yeah. Obviously, you can still don't.
I've got my
don't-
second.
You didn't hear it here.
Tomorrow.
You didn't hear it here that you're not immune after being vaccinated, but I just feel a little bit better.
Yes.
Because it used to be like whenever I got a sniffle, I'd be like, ah, great, I got the coof.
The coof.
And I didn't. I never got the coof. I beat the coof. Knock on wood. Unlike Manswordfish.
Knock on wood.
So, you know what was funny about Shanglerfish not being here today? I catch Shanglerfish doing an Instagram live. Walking his dog. All right?
Wow, he cares more about his dog than he cares about us.
Yeah, first of all,
That's
classic.
understandable.
Yeah, classic Caucasian behavior from Shanglerfish.
We like dogs.
You know, love dogs. Kiss them on the mouth.
Dijack's got one.
So my wife actually interrupts his live stream and asks to join it. So I'm cooking my my dinner today, and Sierra puts it in my face, and she's like, you need to interject yourself into Shane's live stream. So I was like, well, first of all, I heard some gems. Like somebody asked him, he's like, why don't you come back to WWE? And he was like, what do you mean, mate? I never left.
Listen, somebody has to eat that catering. People don't understand. Like, some of those call-ups, you know, I was definitely one of them. They're there because there's an excess amount of food being created every week.
There's too much food. And what else? What else was funny? Somebody was sending him eggplant emojis, and he was like, "I don't have an eggplant. I don't have an eggplant, mate." And then I called in and I was like, "Hey Shane, are you going to be on the CEPHALOPODCAST tonight on Jibo.vt or JiboVT at YouTube.com?" And he was like, "What time?" And I was like, "How about like 8:30 EST, 5:30 your time?" Oh, he's back. Good, we solved. Go ahead. What's your Australian review?
Tell us about your week.
So I didn't like Venom at all.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I
feel like you would be appreciative of a throwback to 2000 superhero movies.
So I right. So like Venom and Carnage were like my favorites kind of growing up.
Oh, so you have an X-Men problem.
He likes the heels.
Yeah.
So I so I had and Tom Hardy's maybe my favorite actor.
Oh.
I had huge high hopes for that movie.
He had high hopes.
It kind of let me down in the fact that it seemed like it was like a comedy first. And that always bothers me for something that I take very seriously for no apparent reason. And this trailer strikes me as much of the same. It's a lot of the same slapstick bullshit comedy that just bugs me that it's in there for no reason. Because when I watched Spider-Man, the cartoon series as a kid on Fox 25, there'd be like little funny moments, but it wasn't a comedy.
It wasn't Venom being a silly goose.
No, he wasn't a silly goose. He was a big jacked Chad, and he was very evil, and he beat up everyone. And
what a nightmare scenario that in your because like the superhero fantasy is very much like, oh, I'm a nerd in high school, but I got bit by a radioactive spider, and now I have superpowers, so like I'm cool now, right? And then the complete antithesis of that fantasy is the jacked mean Chad also gets superpowers. my bully also has superpowers.
Oh crap.
What do I do? Yeah, it is kind of weirdly. I don't know why they chose it. I mean, I guess it's the Marvel thing.
I will say this. I liked
Watson, you cannot lie.
I really liked Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, and I loved Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire might be the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
You don't mean that.
No, I do.
Have you seen Charlie's Angels too?
Because I have actually in theaters. I saw a lot of movies when I was a kid.
Wow, you saw that in theater?
Have you seen a Serbian film?
No, and I never will.
Don't.
Whoa, cancelled.
Wow. Die Jellyfish shoots hard on Serbs.
The Serbian film industry is coming after you.
But yeah, Spider-Man 3 has the worst, most miscast Venom
Venom.
of all time. Eddie Brock was just horrible.
Topher Grace.
I think Topher Grayson's a great actor. He's very talented. I think the latest thing I saw him in was an episode of Black Mirror that was really good. I think he's extremely talented.
What did you call me?
It was horribly miscast, and it just took a big shit all over Venom and everything I like.
Venom.
So for me, Venom is over too, despite the fact that Tom Hardy's one of my. They're both really great actors, and Tom Hardy's one of my favorites. And I thought that he would nail it, but I just didn't like the way that it was written, and I think that just Sony kind of fucked it up.
I want Tom Hardy to be Wolverine.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Because he's short.
He is short.
I want Wolverine to be a manlet again. Make Wolverine a manlet.
The worst part about Hugh Jackman, he was fantastic, right?
Yeah.
But he had to do like the Vic Joseph, where he was like bending over,
yeah.
trying to get his foot
Wolverine is like shoot 5 feet tall. He's like 5 by 5.
And Hugh Jackman's legit 6'2", 6'3".
Which
and it was the
go
most
figure, they found the one tall actor.
Right. Yeah, even Tom Cruise would have been perfect in this role.
Oh, Tom Cruise's Wolverine would be so base.
Only for him laughing all the time when Wolverine never laughs.
Just running from his gay thoughts.
Running and laughing and drop kicking people. Drop kick.
Oh, that would be so based. My week, nothing really. Just been. I got a rowing machine since last time we spoke.
Oh, I want that.
Yeah, it's gotten me in I'm getting in better shape every day. It's great. And I gave blood last week, and the nurses were like,
"Hey, I gave blood today."
What? Why?
Because I donated blood.
Oh, you donated blood. No,
blood.
I was getting blood tested.
Oh, yeah, I did that too.
Are you not allowed to give blood because you're a foreigner, Damo?
Yeah, Europeans aren't allowed to give blood because of mad cow disease.
This, like, incredibly strange
because it's metric blood.
You always get when you donate blood. It's like, did you ever live in Ireland specifically in 1997? And I'm like, what did they mean by this?
No, yeah. Well, there's a lot of crazy theories on this one, right? But the main one being like they try to give is we had like the outbreak of mad cow disease in the late 90s in the UK and Ireland. But one of the major conspiracy theories is the Chernobyl incident caused a lot of radioactivity all across Europe because of literally just the wind carried the radioactivity.
Which it did.
Even fields in Ireland, we're so far west of there, but even fields of Ireland registered radioactivity. So,
thanks,
which is
the Queen.
Mental, which is mental.
Is that on the docket for this week? Because Chernobyl's been popping up again lately.
No, but it can be. We can talk about it.
I mean,
why is it popping up?
Hey.
As everybody is aware, Dijak and I have not looked at the docket again.
What's Joe Rogan's buddy's name there? What's his name?
Jamie.
Jamie. Can you pull up the Chernobyl stuff from this week?
I need to be more specific because Chernobyl is a thing that exists beyond the news of the week.
PH Hank is in the chat. Question number 5 on the blood donor list. Is your name Damo and are you an oyster? Crap.
That's why we can't give blood.
Yep.
I was actually watching something, it's like Dark Tourism on Netflix this week, and the guy went to Fukushima, or like around Fukushima, which is completely abandoned. You're a Fukushima. And they drove him to like way too close. Like they gave them Geiger counters for their silly little tour where it was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you there? And like the numbers were 5 times what it was in the banned zones of Chernobyl, and everybody was like, can we turn around please? And the nice Japanese man that was driving was like, oh, you want to go? Okay, we can go. Can I have a vote? And you can hear the Geiger counter going like, they're like, yeah, turn around. All right, here's some Chernobyl news from 9 hours ago. Chernobyl staff record rise in nuclear activity within safe limits. Does that mean it's getting better?
It's definitely.
Say it one more time.
The article I saw said that there's like isotopes that are starting to increase, and it could cause another like meltdown of some sort.
Oh,
For God's sake, that's terrible.
what else? What was there was another story I watched.
For the record, it's been over 30 years. Chernobyl happened. The I think the month I was born was Chernobyl. April.
Oh,
of
that was like
1987.
50 years ago.
Yeah, 34 actually.
What was the other? I was watching another documentary this week. It kept on coming up. It was weird. Like something nuclear is going to happen. Do I say nuclear wrong? Because chat's making fun of me. Nuclear. It's not nuclear. That sounds like tubular.
It's a Homer Simpson.
Tubular.
Like your family, if it's your nuclear family.
Isn't it the same word? Nuclear.
No, I don't think it's the same word. I don't think they're synonyms. I think they're spelled differently. I'm not sure.
Oh. Well, anyways, I was watching something about the only American power plant explosion, nuclear explosion.
Was that
And
5 Mile Island?
I'm just gonna
3
say
Mile Island?
I'm just gonna say N-word explosion. Is that better?
Wow.
Well,
Yes.
is that Dijak's contribution?
Yeah, that was that was the only
is it-
N-word explosion in America was this one that happened like I think 40 years ago. And it was like this big controversy because there were like 4 guys and they were tasked with like moving this rod up and down, and they were only supposed to do it past a certain point. And the guy picked it up.
What porn is this?
It sounds like a porn because the guy actually, like, his wife was cheating on him and he was mad about it. So the rumor is that he was just trying to kill himself. So he pulled the rod out all the way, and the whole thing just like turned them into dust.
Well, you don't turn to dust, but
Oh, interesting.
No, they didn't turn to dust at all. They got splattered all over the place. It was like hot steam and stuff. It was pretty.
ooh.
Yeah, because it's a power plant, an N-word power plant. So when the power generated is steam. So when it over generated, all of the water just instantly vaporized and filled the room that they were in, and they were the only people working there, and it's still N-worded there to the day.
My goodness.
Yeah, completely N-worded.
Interesting. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Bizarre.
All right, you ready to get to this docket?
There's
Sure,
a
why not?
docket?
Make sure if you want to call in at the end of the stream, donate $5 or subscribe to Patreon and save my wife. Shout out to Sierra in the chat.
Sierra.
Sierra. Okay, first up on the docket. We haven't talked about NFTs yet.
Ugh.
Do we all know what they are now?
No, not really. Like, this is the confusing part for me. I believe it's a picture that somebody owns online.
Yeah, so like the idea is that it's like it's a file. It doesn't need to necessarily be a picture. It could be like an MP3. It can be a picture. It can be it could be a PDF, a GIF even.
The girl in the disaster photo sold
that's
her
the news.
NFT.
Yeah, that's the news.
So, how did she own it in the first place?
I think I don't know.
So I thought the photographer. So if that's her father. Okay,
Well, no, because the photographer
owns
doesn't own it. I think I actually think
risky.
I actually think he owns the copyright to the photo. However,
What'd you call me?
a copyright.
Wow.
However, in the case of an NFT, as the girl featured in the photo, who is now making the NFT, which is apparently bad for the environment, I guess. I don't know. I don't really get how. Somebody explain it to me.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how. Like NFTs and like it's like bad for the environment somehow.
How the what?
I don't really get it. Somebody smarter, maybe somebody call in and explain it to me.
I'll give you more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll give you more than 2 minutes if you can explain to me why NFTs are bad for the environment. But I think the what's it called? The NFT itself is valuable because she is offering the NFTs, and that is a limited number. So an NFT is like something with a serial code that's something like crypto, something. I don't know.
Wait.
What?
I think I'm out.
Wait.
Yeah. Wait.
There's more than one of them?
You can make as many as you want.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of.
thought it was like a sale of intellectual property.
No, it's not at all.
Oh,
You don't own it at all. You can't use it in ads or anything.
what the fuck is the point?
It's the equivalent
it's a
of
card?
it's the equivalent of a trading card. Yeah. So like there are rarer trading cards.
People are paying millions of dollars for online trading cards?
Yeah, it's kind of like they're just betting that it's kind of a thing that's going to take off, but it's like it's the same thing as Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, the concept is worthless, but it's as long as people invest in it, then it becomes worth something.
If you believe in
God,
Bitcoin,
so stupid.
like Santa Claus.
Like Santa Claus, which is real, but Damo.
Obviously.
This is the state of the 2020s. This is the state of it.
This is life without this is life when you don't have to forage for food.
It's people trying to make something that is literally worthless in every sense of the definition worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's on Robinhood right now, because they want to make something completely worthless with it. It's going out of your way to make money off of literally nothing. Like no talent, no
sir, everybody has
labor,
talent as long as they have a butthole.
Wow!
We've become so lazy that people are just desperate to make money off of anything that doesn't require effort.
Yeah, it's very low effort. It's strange. I don't quite get it. Maybe I'm starting to get old. I thought that I was technologically advanced enough that I would always understand, the technology of the future, because it's, it's happened more exponentially since I've been a boy. As opposed to like my dad, who cell phones weren't introduced until he was 20 something.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting left behind. Maybe the Zoomers have won.
I'll consult my children on it one day.
Yeah. Ask Koana. So the disaster.
Hey, Carter!
The title of this story is that the disaster girl made $500,000 off of this meme.
Bloody hell!
Yeah. So, hope you enjoy bumping in the World Whaling Federation for a living.
Remember when the World Whaling Federation sent all of us a C note, and we're like, do not sell NFTs
because they care about the environment, obviously.
Literally, everyone was like, "What
What is an NFT?"
They're like, "Don't worry, we're gonna sell them."
Yeah,
like
I'll find out.
I'll find you.
I'll find you.
The rest of us are like, ¿por qué?
Yeah, what is NFT?
I don't know what that means.
Non-frickable
¿Por
token.
qué?
Good
So-
for them for being ahead of it, though.
I bet you there's one or two guys who are really upset by that text message. The ones who like have the finger on the pulse.
Yeah, some crypto genius. I wonder who it is. So you guys seen this? You heard about this? I need to explain to you how dire America's Pokemon card crisis is.
I've heard about this, actually, yes.
Ah, so you have seen or heard about this.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Pokemon cards aren't just expensive. Card grading services are being completely overwhelmed by the avalanche of cardboard. So, in the past year or two, Pokemon card collecting has actually made like a big comeback. People are collecting them again because Honestly, it's very similar to the NFT thing, where people are like,
Is my massive binder from 1999 now worth something?
depending on what grade of condition they're in. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the issue. I don't think I took good care of any.
But even
'Cause
like
I
a
was-
not
'cause I was
particularly
playing
good
the
grade
game.
of certain cards are. Oh, you played the game?
Time to play the game.
Right. No.
I couldn't figure it out because I was a baby.
Yeah,
I actually played the game.
I used to go to Jesus, what was the name? Were like dork like card stores like before your time, Brennan.
No, we had
comic books shops.
no, we had a comic book store. What was it called? It was in Easton. What's the name of that? Corner Comics. It was where I got my Wolverine toy.
So I used to go there on like Sunday morning or whatever and play Pokemon cards with my brother. Tournaments for dorks.
When Pokemon was really cool and they were having like the Pokemon nights at Burger King, I would go there and pretend that I could play.
There you go.
Yeah.
That counts.
No, I didn't figure out how to play a card game until Magic the Gathering.
So
Gathering.
Magic was like if you played Pokemon, the card game, then like the Uber dorks were like, well, you're just playing a knockoff Magic the Gathering. That's the real game. And
Which it kind of is.
Right, fine. But I'd try to play Magic and it was exponentially more confusing. So I was
Yes.
like, fuck this. I'm only 11. I'm not doing that.
I'm just a boy. I'm just a
Just a
kid. And like, oh, we went in two different directions there.
It was good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
Giving people options.
You can be a boy or a kid. Those are both things you can be.
You can be a fanboy.
True.
It's possible, maybe even likely, that you sometime during the pandemic have heard that Pokemon card collecting is undergoing some sort of renaissance. Having large swaths of world largely confined to their home as people searching for new hobbies, rediscovering old ones, and searching their closets for collectibles. Okay, why? I don't want your opinion. I
I've
don't
got like
want your
two
opinion.
giant stacks of Pokemon cards back in Ireland. I'm gonna have to check and see what generation they were because I had like one of the early Charizard shinies. I might be able to get like some sort of money.
You might, if they're in good shape.
Would be best.
Basically,
had
what's happening
But they
is
were
everybody
playing
suddenly
as an
coming
actual
back.
game, so
Everybody
it
coming
probably
back
sucked.
on this hobby is like overloading the people whose job it is to determine. Ah, look who it is!
What did I miss?
Hey mate.
G'day.
We need,
Good,
we
eh?
need your Aussie review of the new Venom
Venom!
trailer.
It just wasn't it just the first one again?
But
red? It's the first one again, but red.
Yeah, that's basically what Venom. That's basically what Carnage is. The first one again, but red.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better than the first one, just because it'll be like they already preset everything in the first one, so now they can actually just do the stuff.
That's a good
But
point.
like, I
That's a
don't know.
good point.
The first one was already Venom versus Venom, so now it's just Venom versus Venom.
But red.
But red.
New Venom.
So Shane, it's funny that you say it like that. In that the sequel will probably be better because it's already set up. Because that's exactly how I feel about Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Stop it.
Ooh.
Stop it.
It
Wait,
can
they
only,
need
it can only, it can only get better from that hot pile of garbage the first one.
Stop!
Shane, you and I are going to fall out. Like you keep disparaging the Sonic movie. That was an
I'm gonna
Oscar-winning movie.
It
I'm gonna
was
watch
a fucking
Sonic
piece of
Unplugged.
shit.
Did it
Did
really
it?
win
Right,
an Oscar?
stop.
It
Stop
was
it.
Oscar worthy in the fact of Oscar the Grouch.
You're so clever because it's so much earlier where you live.
Bin the hog.
Bin the hog.
In the hawk.
Shane, how was your dog walking excursion? I'm sorry I had to hijack your stream.
I don't know. It was fine. People just kept asking me when I was gonna go back to WWE.
Yeah. I
Yeah, why
mentioned
did you
that.
leave, Shin?
Why'd you
Why did
leave?
you leave?
It's like what?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Yeah, thanks.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Jack.
That's gotta
will
be.
you go to SmackDown? And I'm like, I'm there every week. I mean, someone I know is there every week.
Well,
That's a good point. Yeah. Oh, we don't go to SmackDown. We go to Smack Dive.
Yeah.
Under the
Smack
sea.
Under the
Under the
sea.
sea.
Yeah.
It's a subsidiary.
Friendly crustaceans under the sea.
It's a subsidiary of the World Whaling Federation.
Oh, God, no. Same.
Whereas myself and Jellyfish work for Monday Night Crawfish.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Good.
Shane, tell us about your week. How's your dog's Instagram account? You Caucasian?
Is it good? Is
You
the
do be white.
Follow and find out.
yeah? I don't know. I don't think I've actually been on the account. I just tag
Who's
it.
that? Who's that?
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's that? Who's there?
Lauren Seething.
You're on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Would you hello it's a pleasure to be meeting you on such an auspicious of occasions.
That was a shit beep. You blew
Why
it.
is it auspicious?
I can't hear her.
Yeah.
She's not entertaining the chat.
Nah.
Understandable.
I don't.
For someone that you got to pay her for her entertainment. She doesn't do this for free.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
As long as you have a
Pokemon
butthole.
cards.
We're doing laundry at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I walked away for a second there, but
She
I'm
wa-
back.
She wasn't born when Pokemon cards were out.
Oh my gosh, what did you mean by this, you creepy old man?
Yikes.
Yikes. Be better.
Lamb sold.
Clam sold. Well, listen, you're on my list already because you didn't pop the chat
With what?
with the silly Shanglerfish fact. Unless you come up with a silly Shanglerfish fact right now, then you're gonna be on my list.
I don't get the reference.
Not you.
What kind of facts?
I'm talking.
Huh? We can't see the chat.
No, I'm talking to behind you doing laundry.
We just finished the laundry. Now I gotta put it away. Just folded it now.
This is
Yeah.
a bad bit.
This bit is not working.
All right, on to the next part. And unless you want to talk about your dogs anymore, Shane, we're on the docket.
Yeah, go. That's what I'm asking. What have I missed on the docket already?
So far you've missed non-fungible tokens and Pokemon Card Crisis.
What was the first one?
Non-fungible tokens. The girl who's, you know that picture of the girl in front of the fire that's like, eh.
And she's eating Funyuns.
Is she eating Funyuns?
Is that what it is? Funyunsable?
No.
Stop.
I'm not explaining this again.
You suck, Shin.
Anyways, in
So
Hitler news,
What?
Excuse me?
Hitler is back in the news this week.
Oh,
Bad
jeez.
guy. Bad guy. Bad.
Now,
What a piece of shit.
yeah, hold on. Calm down with your hot takes. I think we need to make this
Asshole.
point clear.
Okay, we
Fuck
believe
you,
you, Dijak.
Hitler.
We believe you.
That sucks.
You're sufficiently undercover, Hitler.
I hope he died. Asshole.
Yeah.
I'd like to. This is the part of the podcast where we all spit an extremely hot take that Hitler bad. Can we all agree to that?
No,
Scumbag.
I think
Whoa!
I don't think bad does it justice.
Ah,
There you
nice,
go.
I think
nice.
a slap on the wrist
Fortune
for
fuck.
calling it bad.
Fortune
You all when you call him bad, you sound sympathetic. He's an evil monster.
What would you call him? Evil monster?
An evil
An evil monster.
Evil monster.
terrible.
Stewie from Scary Monsters.
Would you say he's the absolute
Monsters?
worst?
He's the fucking dirt worst.
Dirt
Yeah.
worst. Yeah, Hitler's back in the news this week.
Hitler bad.
Making waves. Apparently, according to this Daily Star article, Hitler liked women peeing on him during sex and was incestuous with his niece. So,
All right. So I mean, we can't kink shame. Not
Listen, he's evil, but we can't kink shame him.
Incest. Well, I'm trying to avoid cancellations from all sorts of angles right now.
Die Jellyfish is a champion of peeing rights.
He is the bastion of peeing rights.
Yeah. The incest obviously is illegal and horrible, and you're a piece of shit. And that.
Listen, we all know only the royal family is allowed to be incestuous.
Yeah, keep the bloodline pure.
Young too.
Can't say bloodline. Clam sold.
Or pure.
No, you can't say
You
it.
can't say it.
I'm clam sold. Yeah. Hitler is a scumbag.
I genuinely love it that the Daily Star
Not
haven't sold
because
enough
of the peeing
newspapers, so
stuff,
they
though.
need to bring Hitler back in the news. That's amazing.
He's back, baby.
Not because of the peeing stuff. He was a scumbag for literally everything else.
Yeah, if you
Good
like
for
to
him
get
with the
peed
peeing
on,
stuff. Good for
if
him.
you like to get peed on in the chat, type P.
Good for you. Good for
Pee
you.
if you
I
like
wanna-
it.
I wanna
Just
see
make sure
you.
clean up after yourself.
I want to see you.
What's their evidence for this? Is there like some sort of painting of?
I don't know, but are you going to fight for the honor of Hitler here today?
Yes.
No, I'm curious what their
You just don't want you don't want anybody to be slandered. Not
No.
even Hitler.
No, I hate Hitler so much
Prove
that
it. Prove it then.
that I don't want to know that his. I don't want to have to accept his kinks.
Oh, okay.
I want it to not be true because I can't.
You don't want P people to be lumped in with Hitler.
If you like getting peed on, you shouldn't have to associate with Adolf Hitler.
No, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Because artists have to deal with being lumped in with Hitler all the time.
Right. For the record, I do not like getting peed on. I know I'm sticking up.
Thank you for defending your kink, Dijak. We appreciate it.
Have you tried it?
He's got kids. Of course he's been peed on.
I've accidentally peed on myself before. That was
He's been
terrible.
incestually peed on.
I heard that when you
I
change
watched-
I heard that when you change boy diapers, sometimes they just pee up at you.
No, okay, so that rarely happened to me, but this is a true story. When my son was an infant, I was changing his diaper in the middle of the night because he was sick, and he projectile diarrheaed all over the wall, which was 6 feet away from us.
Oh,
That's a long
nice.
story.
Good.
Did you save it as a piece of art?
I didn't.
Did
know.
you NFT it?
Did you know that your son is now
photo and
lumped
sell
in? Did you know that your son is now lumped in with Hitler because he's a artist?
He's
No.
Did he smile after he did it?
No. I don't know. I was too busy screaming
Panicking?
my wife's name. Yeah. I was like, Asha!
Get up! Get up! This is definitely the best podcast we've ever done.
We're doing good. We're back in full force, at full power. It's good. It's good to be home. It's good to own land.
Limited power.
Unlimited power. So
What's the other one doing?
he's got. He doesn't have COVID. He injected himself with COVID.
He's got
post-vaccination aches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys see this? You heard about this? A politician bears good news. A politician in Ireland also recently brought an animal to a news conference, which didn't pan out so well. I guess it wasn't
a
a...
sheep in, was it?
No, it was a bear.
He brought a bear.
He brought a whole bear.
Because there are no bears in Ireland, so he actually had to get one.
Wait.
Wait, I thought you were from Ireland, Damo.
Okay. I'm an oyster.
I watched this and it was like a Californian guy or something.
Wait, why does it say Ireland?
Maybe there's
It does
two.
say California. No, it says a politician in Ireland also. Oh, no, there's been two. An Irish guy did it, and this Californian guy did it.
Yeah.
For what benefit?
Well, at least California has a bear on their
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's like bringing your mascot. When I used to
Right.
play, give me a C pun for football. Foot Bowie. Foot buoy. When I used to play foot buoy,
Buoy ball.
buoy ball, we had a ram.
Squid Iron.
Squid
Ball.
iron? Oh, when I used
Squid
to,
iron.
yeah, when I used to butt heads on the squid iron. Nice, Shanglerfish.
Squid iron.
Nice. Good.
Nice.
Good.
We had a ram, so I understand this man who wants to bring his bear to his rally. Meanwhile, over in Ireland, a furry attendee
Jeez.
at another news conference was less than well behaved. President Michael D. Higgins was paying
yeah.
tribute to a departed actor, and his Bernese mountain dog, Minish, wanted to play, but he couldn't play. Why does your president look so old, Damo?
He's really old.
Yeah. I mean, our
He's
president looks
no,
old too.
like, so the American president is old, but doesn't look that old.
No,
Whereas
he
this guy
looks
is
pretty
old and looks way older. So he's had a really hard paper route.
Ah.
Our president is technically a ceremonial position. Our prime minister is or Taoiseach is the one who's actually in charge.
is,
So they're generally really old or useless.
Oh, why have a fake president? That seems silly. He's not like a royal.
Well, it's the equivalent of having a royal in it.
Royals. In other squid news,
It's a republic, I think, is why there's a president and a prime minister.
a Japanese town spends COVID-19 funds on a huge squid statue instead of anything.
That's topical for this podcast.
That's what I would do.
Literally have no choice but to stand.
We have no choice but to stand this coastal town in Japan.
Was said politician a woman, perchance?
Ooh, the fisherman's wife.
Because then we would have no choice but to stand twice.
A queen. They spent 25 million yen on a 13-meter long marine creature
Okay, that's very stupid.
that they put in the middle of town, hoping to route
that's
tourism because they have squids there.
I'm sure people can't wait to see this giant squid statue while they get COVID.
Well, yeah, you can't get COVID if you're a squid.
That's true.
Only dogs get COVID. Shane.
Bin them.
Bin
the
COVID
dog.
dogs. So
Really
you seen
shit,
this?
dog.
You heard about this? Bert and Ernie are indeed gay. Surprising no one.
All
No.
those years sleeping beside each other, one of them finally
So-
turned over
so
and
this
touched
was-
the other one,
this
and
was-
he liked it.
This was a point of contention on the Discord, which you should join. It's awful.
Jesus.
You should join.
What a-
It's terrible.
It's
It is
terrible.
really bad.
Ringing endorsement.
It is
that one.
really,
Yeah.
really bad.
So a writer, not the inventor of Bert and Ernie, said that in his headcanon, Bert and Ernie are gay. And he
Oh, yeah.
wrote for Sesame Street for 9 years. However,
Yeah.
the creator has not
Creator.
confirmed that they are gay. However,
And they pushed the
they
band
also
together.
seem pretty gay.
They do seem pretty
Which,
gay.
if they are, we have no choice but to stand.
I don't know. I mean, I watch a lot of Sesame Street. There's very few like active, intimate relationships amongst puppets.
Yeah, there's not really. Elmo isn't banging anybody per se, right?
Well,
How
Elmo's
we know
How
of-
are they meant to
three.
be?
He's 3 years old.
He's not 3. He's older than me.
No,
No.
I'm telling you that the character of Elmo in
Yeah.
the canon of Sesame Street says often.
Oh, you
he's
know the
3.5
lore.
years old.
Oh, that's stupid.
So they're
Well,
kind of
yeah,
like The Simpsons, and
Is
that's
he
the same
frozen in
way.
time?
correct.
That's
I mean,
that's
that explains
terrifying.
how the Count can be a vampire who isn't feeding and doesn't die. So that does make
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that does make sense.
So they're kind of trapped in like a
Okay.
time window.
Well, except for the human beings, because there's human beings that have been on the show for like 30 years.
Yeah, and they age and die.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that they've died yet. But...
Mr. Hooper died.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He died when you were a kid.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah. Exactly. So the puppets are locked in a timeline where they have to watch everyone they love die forever.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually it's hell. So
Yeah.
Sesame Street is actually just
Sesame
hell.
Street is purgatory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bye,
That's
guys.
why there's a
Love you.
vampire.
Oh, bye, Shane.
Wow.
I guess.
Well, we
Shane
really
bitch.
upset him on that Sesame Street bit.
I guess he doesn't. He doesn't support the gay kings.
Hmm.
Clam sold.
Clams.
Clam sold him. I'm delighted that it's finally out there that the Bert and Ernie are gay. I'm delighted.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. They sleep in the same bed. They take
No.
baths
I mean,
together.
that could have just been because of financial reasons at first. You know, they couldn't afford the upmarket like apartment or condo on Sesame Street. You know, I imagine real estate is difficult there.
Yeah, it is. It is
so
a
maybe
city.
at first,
And
maybe
Oscar
at
is
first-
homeless.
Yeah, maybe at first, you know, it was a marriage of convenience, and they fell in love. You know.
Oh, what
It
if one
happens.
of them is actually from like Canada or something, and they had to get married? Like I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
I don't care for this theory, and it's not. It's for a good reason. It's because if they're going to be homosexual, then they should be actively homosexual.
Oh, they shouldn't be hiding. Yeah, that's true.
right. Yeah, they're like
That
Who
is
says
that is
they're hiding?
definitely a thing of like.
But who says they're hiding? They're just not banging in front of you.
Well, they don't.
No,
like
Die
hands, they don't
Jellyfish
kiss,
wants to
they
see them
don't sit.
bang.
No, I don't want to see them.
Ah, okay,
But
okay.
if they're going to be gay, then
No,
No,
if
but
they
it's
no,
like
if they are
the
going to
only
be
thing
gay, they
that
should
you've
have a gay
not seen is
marriage.
that bang.
Yeah,
You've seen them get into bed together.
they should be
You've seen them
married. They
lie
should
in
have
the same
rings.
bed.
They should have rings.
they have two separate beds,
Yeah.
which is fine. I
Not
want-
everybody likes to get married, though. You know, it took me 11 years.
I want two
Yeah, it did.
separate beds with my wife. Who's next to me?
Canceled. Clamseled by your own
No,
wife.
she wants it. She wants it too.
For a long time in Kingsborough, you slept in the guest room.
That's right. Yep.
Whoa.
Wow.
Giraffe.
We've got so many
Confirmed.
women on this podcast today. It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of
Sierra! Sierra, come
Not a
here!
D.
lot of pheromones flying around.
Shut it! You're gonna wake up the kids.
Oh, sorry.
No, they're awake. They're
No,
playing
really
Game
talking to
Boy.
Brennan, actually.
Too loud. Oh, we're talking to him.
Yeah, Brennan, are your kids asleep?
Oh, well, and she's calling me. Yeah, no, they're awake. They're playing Game Boy.
Oh my god!
Hello?
Your kids are awake still?
They're not playing Game Boy, but what? I'm too cold to move.
No, you need to come. I'm being outwomaned, and it's my show.
I'm literally too cold to
Hi,
move.
Sierra.
This house is so cold.
Well, come in here. I'll warm you up.
She's on the phone. Or
I
something.
can't move. I can't get there.
You're letting down your people during the month of your charity.
Who's there?
Ashley and was
Hi,
there.
Ashley.
It's kind of hard because you're like she's in my headphones and you're in the phone and it's
Confused.
complicated.
I'm sure
Is-
Mickey's
is
somewhere in the
Nikki there
vicinity.
too?
Nikki will be here if you come.
She's so loud.
I just. I'm so cold.
This is good. This is good radio right
This
now.
is good radio,
Good
Sarah.
television.
You let us down.
Nice and silent.
Okay, where were we? Oh, Bert and Ernie, gay. Yeah, if
Yeah.
they're gay, let them be gay. That's what I
Please.
say.
Please.
I was saying on Monday. She's
You know what, that would be-
here.
now that- now
Could
that
it
I think about
be?
Now that
Hold
I
on.
think about it, I'm gonna triple down on my own
UVG.
take. Like I watch Sesame Street with my son, and that would be the most perfect, easy way to
Open
explain
your eyes.
homosexuality to him or to present homosexuality to him. Why would I not
Good
want that?
chads being good chads together.
Yeah. Why would I not want that
I think my
that-
eyes are closed.
Open your
Hi,
eyes.
Hi, Ashley.
How are you?
Good.
This is the most ridiculous conversations I've ever heard.
This is something.
Just talking
It's
about
actually
nonsense.
Ash. See?
Ash-
Yeah,
Ash-
that's the
C.
gimmick.
C. Oh, my eyes are open.
You
You
need
did
a
it.
you need a sea themed name
Why?
because it's a sea theme. I'm a jellyfish. Dan was an oyster. Brendan's an octopus.
What?
What are you?
I don't get it.
You suck. Anyway,
All right, Spirit, do you have anything to say? Do you want to ask for money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation?
I don't really like asking for money, but if anybody did
You're not
want to
asking,
donate,
the
you can
Crohn's
donate
is.
directly to. It's I think this month, May, I believe, is IBD Awareness Month or something. Maybe Crohn's and Colitis Month. I'm not sure exactly the terminology, but anyways, something I have been living with, and here I am. And if you want to donate, donate. If you don't. My eyes are open, but Jibo. You know, people used to always ask me if I was high, like all the time, because my eyes looked
Yeah,
like
and Jibo
Jibo's
looks
eyes
high
look
right now.
right now. Like, and I was not, but that's how my eyes always look. I don't know why.
finally getting a taste of your own medicine.
So, anyways, I'm trying to open them. There we go. So, anyways,
Nope.
guys, I'm going back to
Manswordfish.
my warm room. Enjoy the rest of the.
It's warmer in here.
No, because I'm
What is
under
it, like
a bunch of covers.
95 in that room?
It is hot there this week, they said.
It's so cold in our house though, because I don't know. Brennan keeps it down so low that
I
just.
didn't touch it.
Why
does
so
he keep
don't.
it on
And
low?
also,
Is he
don't
high?
dox me before
Well,
you get me fired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cold, you're
What's
still
his name? What's your
cold.
name again?
Jibo, we live under the sea.
Jibo keeps it down so low. It's actually on 75 because I just put it on that, but
I did not touch it all day. So
well, good.
So cold.
Chris is not
so
allowed to
cold.
touch.
Yeah, jellyfish, please.
Sorry, the jellyfish is not allowed to touch. He doesn't even know how to use them.
I mean, literally nobody
He
calls me Chris.
he
So
doesn't know
you're,
how to
you're not only
They wouldn't know
you're not only
anyways.
isolating the podcast viewers, you're isolating the entire world.
Sorry.
Call me Chris.
maybe if women weren't
does not know how to
cold-blooded lizards, then you wouldn't need it.
Your son calls you Chris.
Sometimes.
Even better. All right, guys. Good night. Good night, Ashley. Bye, everybody.
All right, so back to my gay experience.
Please.
What? I'm not.
Detail.
I'm not getting canceled. It was with Dijak. All my most gayest experiences have all been with Dijak.
Correct.
Really?
I'm gonna get canceled because I'm in touch with all my gays in the chat. Type G if I can talk about my gay experience and tell Sierra that I'm not gonna get canceled.
I'm just gonna say G because I don't have a chat to type into.
Yeah,
G.
Dijak said G.
Clamsel.
G.
I'm intrigued.
No, it's just there's latency, Sierra. You have to see. Jasperino's going to be there first and foremost. There you go. There it is. All right, we're clear. So my two gayest experiences were filming a vignette in my garage, shirtless with Dijak. That added to nothing. It ended up being nothing. We used it for nothing. But we were just two bros in our shorts with no shirts.
I asked you to edit it
It was
so I could post it.
it
on
was hot,
Twitter.
so we were both sweaty and we were very close. So it was pretty
Wait.
homosexual. Also, this Monday, Dijak asked me, that jellyfish.
Please.
He asked me as a close personal friend to draw on his tit because he trusted my artistic talents more than his own. So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
after he was already oiled and put on his spray tan, so he was nice and glistening. I sang a song about how this was the second gayest thing that I've ever done, and I drew on his tit. So
He
there you
doesn't
have
like
it.
nipple touch.
I think that's beautiful.
I avoided the nipple because I know that, Ashley.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
What a strange anecdote, considering that Monday Night Crawfish did not feature.
Did not feature us. I wonder why. What did it mean by this?
What did we mean by this?
Draw your own conclusions.
Just the logo.
Just the logo.
Yeah, the logo.
Yeah, the logo. All right, so that's Bert and Ernie news. Hey, Damo. Bibbidi bibbidi bobbidi boobidi.
Bobbidi.
Bibbidi bibbidi bobbidi boobidi.
A biggity bobbidi.
Yeah,
As an
fettuccine.
Italian, I'm offended right now.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Hey, we've got moustaches. It's okay.
I'm clamsling you on behalf of Italians.
Aww. Well, shout out to Rome, because a pizza vending machine debuts in Rome, and
Vending machine.
so if you're ever in your homeland,
On behalf of Italians, I'm unclamsling you.
thank you. It's a company called Mr. Go Pizza. Mr. Go Pizza.
You're clamsled again.
Oh no.
Yeah, super clamsel.
You're weaving out of clamsolation.
There's vending machines offering 4 kinds of pie, which take just 3 minutes to make and cost as little as $5. It's like Little Caesars, except for you don't have to deal with a human.
What is it? Little Caesars has them pre-made.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have them pre-made, or does it make it right in front of you?
I'm
It
sure
probably
it's-
is literally the entire Little Caesars business motto in a vending machine.
Yeah, it's I mean, if I had to imagine, it's probably frozen, and then they move a pizza, like a frozen pizza, into like a microwave, and then they shoot it out. If I had to guess, but it's in Rome, so it's probably tasty.
Considering how expensive pizza is in Rome, that $5 is actually pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, have you been to Rome, Dame Oyster?
I have indeed. I sailed my way there. I guess I flew there, but okay. But we went about 10 years ago. It was incredible.
Is the
Great
pizza
experience.
good? I'm pretty sure that Americans
I've been to
invented
Rome.
pizza.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you invented it. You just popularized it. I think.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Greeks.
But yeah, it was all the food there was incredible. It was just very expensive in Rome.
Mansoor's Greeks invented pizza.
What?
Ugh.
You can't let that get out.
It's out.
It has to. We have to. That secret has to go to our grave.
Oh, the Mansoor secret?
Yeah, the Mansoor secret, not the
Oh, I thought you meant
Greeks
the-
inventing pizza.
Man source.
What's a Greek name? Achilles.
Man Achilles.
What is the modern Greek name sounds nothing like an ancient Greek name. What's like Nikolos? Is that a Greek name?
Yeah, Nicholas or something. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, Niklos.
Close.
Serving baklava.
Baklava.
Achilles.
Achilles. Peter.
Yeah,
Many-
that's everybody. Everybody in Europe uses Peter.
Peter.
Ajax.
Peter.
So in clown sex news. Hold on. I have a voice for this. Hold on.
This is a great docket.
It's a very good.
In clown sex news.
My boyfriend and I roleplay as killer clowns, and it was the best sex of my life. I looked over my shoulder, and I didn't see my partner. I saw someone straight out of a horror movie, and I liked it.
Who had sex with a clown?
What, you're gonna make me pay for this article? What the heck?
I can't understand fucking words.
Okay.
I'm a killer clown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
NXT champion?
Hey.
Whoa, wee wah. Yeah, hey, chat, you sent me a link that I have to pay for, you fools. Now we'll never know. Now this is going to be the Taiwanese flight attendant of history. We're never
What?
going to know who the clown sex was.
It's just gonna have to stay on the docket forever.
Yeah.
Oh no. Whatever happened to that Taiwanese flight attendant?
Good night, my
we'll
child.
find
Why
out
do
at
you
the end of the
always
show.
come at a weird
All
time?
right, we'll get to it. Is it
We'll
there?
get to it at the end of
It's
the
not
show.
there. It's not on the
Give me
docket.
Mwah. Good night. I love you.
I love you too.
All
What an
right.
interesting way to say goodbye. Thanks, Brennan.
Last on Le Docket. Le Docket. Apparently, we've declared war on the mosquitoes.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I brought this up because Demo is been attacked by mosquitoes.
So, you know what the craziest part is? I actually didn't get bitten much. I just killed so many of them.
Oh,
I
so
have
you
a machine.
genocided.
I have
Yes.
a machine.
Whereas Mansoor got eaten alive.
I have a machine in my backyard that slaughters mosquitoes by the gallons.
By gallons?
A gallon
Let's
of
have a-
them.
I just have a gallon of dead mosquito carcasses in my backyard.
What was so I had like a fly infestation in my garage at one point. Like when we first moved in, we had maggots everywhere in the garage. Like something happened and there were maggots everywhere and then there were flies everywhere. So we set out these fly traps on either side of the house. And like there were these full mason jars that were just
Venus?
filled. Yeah, they were basically Venus flytraps. I think it's the same concept. But they're like glass mason jars and you can see into it, like with whatever the sweet fluid is that's in it, and then they get trapped. And it was disgusting. There were so many dead flies piled up on top of each other. It was awful.
Ew.
Yeah. So I hate bugs. Are there any good bugs? What's a good bug? Do you guys like any bugs?
Ladybugs.
No, see,
Ladybugs?
when I was a boy growing up in Massachusetts, we had ladybugs all over my house, and one got into my room.
Wow.
So in order to tell the ladybugs to never come back, I squished one on my roof because
Oh
I'm
my
tall,
gosh.
and then I left
Oh
it
my
there
gosh.
for a decade, and then I never saw a ladybug again
Yeah.
because I crucified one of them and left it to hang for all of eternity.
You're a terrible vegan.
My God.
I'm a pescatarian.
The
Caleb,
horror.
love bugs in Florida.
The love
Yeah,
bugs
love
are
bugs
awful.
They're atrocious.
We're in the middle of love bug season, but it's not as bad as last year.
No, it's not. It's not the worst love bug season.
Last year was ridiculous.
You couldn't even drive.
Yeah, it's like rain.
Yeah.
On your
Whenever-
wedding day?
Whenever I kill a love bug, I make sure to separate it from its life partner so it dies alone.
Jesus Christ.
I
Good
threw
Lord.
I threw a spider into the fire last week.
Oh my God.
All right, the devil.
The bugs look at you and they go, "That's Hitler. That's our."
That's our
You're the bug
Hitler.
Hitler.
They
You're
say
the bugler.
on the bug
bugs
podcast.
feel about you. The bugs feel about you the way that I feel about Hitler.
On the bug podcast, they're like, "Hey guys, hot take, Jibo bad,
Jibo horrible.
Jibo bad."
Stay killing us. Like, you're a scumbag.
No, you know what my problem with bugs are? My problem with bugs are whenever I see like a lot of them, I imagine them nesting in my hair, and then it makes my head
Oh
itchy.
my God. That.
In
that's-
fairness, that's an actual issue for you.
Yes,
that might actually
I've never
happen.
had bugs in my hair, but it's because I constantly slaughter them to avoid that from happening.
Fair enough.
Could you get fleas in there? Ooh.
I don't think
Mm.
I mean, I could. Like anybody can get fleas, right?
Ooh.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I've never had lice or fleas or anything. But it's just yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, I guess if you're bald, probably not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still have hair.
On your butt.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Oh, you can get butthole fleas.
Oh no. That's.
Oh,
a
why did you
nightmare.
have to tell me that? Fuck.
Well, they're just called crabs.
Ew.
Crab
We
people.
do
crab
support crabs
people.
on this show.
Well,
Not that variety.
yeah. No, all crabs are kings.
King crab?
King
delicious,
crabs.
actually.
Alaskan king
King.
crabs.
Crab King.
I know what I'm having for lunch.
Well, that's it for the docket. If you're interested in doing a 2-minute call-in, please donate $5, or if you're already a subscriber on Patreon, join the waiting room chat and be waited to move in. Gambit, get in here. Gambit.
We needed Johnny.
Ah, he was so quick. You were
Good
so
work.
quick.
That is fast.
The war of Jannies continues. Gambit tries to. Any Janny news today, Gambit? Anything interesting happening in the server?
No, nothing interesting happened.
Nothing.
That was a bit quick to respond.
Yeah, I don't like how quickly you respond.
Gambit.
I mean, besides that, we discussed,
Would you
spring
lie to
cleaning
me?
on the server.
Ooh, Black Friday, the server
Well,
edition.
It's not a Black Friday. It's not going to be a purging of members. It's just going to be reorganizing a lot of things that need to be reorganized.
Oh,
Just general cleaning. Otherwise, it's just that.
well, that's not saucy at all. Bring in somebody and start the clock.
All right, I will bring in a fellow Jenny. I will start with
Ah, Jenny Preferenci.
Oh,
Dangerous.
the one that's married. You got 2 minutes.
which one?
Hello, married one.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello, the married one. What is it
That's
like?
my only gimmick.
What is it like to be what so many of our people will not?
Thing next to the squid.
I'd say it's pretty good.
normal.
I make dinner for somebody and they pretend they like it.
Nice. Okay, your 2 minutes begins now.
Just a quick announcement for the server. At me if you want the new role. Hey, it's an Italian thing.
Hey,
currently,
I'm walking.
there's 3 people with the role: me, Dijak, and Mates. So if you want it,
Italians?
at me. Yeah,
Die
Italians.
jellyfish.
are we racially segregating my server?
No, you can choose to be Italian.
Because there's a Scottish role too.
You're right. I forgot.
I mean,
to add that.
there's that.
Agreed.
There's that lads.
Yeah, Thad lads are Scottish people, and then
Fuck
there's
it. Yeah, race war.
race war.
Whoa.
Race war now.
Whoa.
Someone in the chat said Dijak is not an Italian surname. That's correct. My father's name.
My father's
course.
father's name is
Is
Pescalatoni.
No, it's Dijak, which would explain why my last name is Dijak, because that's Croatian. He was Croatian. But both of my mother's parents' last name was Perla, which is Italian.
Hey, it's
So
a
I'm
pear.
more Italian than I am Croatian, even though I look more Croatian. My last
Wait,
name
they
is Croatian.
both had the same name. Incest?
Incest, royal blood.
What are they, royal family?
There's only like 5 Italian last names. That is how it is.
There's
My mom's parents, of course, had the same last name. They were married.
incest.
Listen, we're not kink shaming your family, but that is
Yeah.
awful. If they're not the royal family, it's illegal.
Yeah, name before you go, Val. Name all 5 Italian names, please.
Biggity.
All right, sure.
Bobbity.
There's Damn, now that you put me on the spot, I'm terrible at this.
Ah, come on. It's
Time
fettuccine and Alfredo.
Oh man, I'm getting
And-
grown up.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
God damn.
and Prego.
Lasagna.
Anyways, time's up.
Clam
All right.
soul.
That was
bringing
marvelous.
in-
Who got next?
Who got next?
Sinatra.
Another Danny.
How lucky can one guy be? WDW, you got 2 minutes. What's up?
Hi there. Pleased to announce
Hello.
that we successfully got Festival of the Lion King back up and running. It is soft open to the park going public on May 8th. I was there, and it will officially open on June 6th.
A return
you.
to
Good for
normalcy.
you.
What was that?
It's a return to normalcy.
Yeah, yep. Just got to get through a few more weeks at the restaurant, and then home free.
Well, that's rad. How's the park been in this world?
Well, it's I shouldn't really editorialize. I'll just say that it's lower capacity than it normally would be, of course.
Of course.
They've slowly relaxed some of the things that you can't do. Like, people can take off their masks now if they're stationary to take a picture or whatever. They just can't be walking around without one. Stuff like that.
Well, that's reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, I thought I'd bring back an old gimmick if I could.
Yes, please.
National Expedition Team question. Any nice stories about whaling trainer Johnny Saint?
Oh. Dame Moisture, do you have any particular? Because you're from his continent?
I had some hilarious experiences with Johnny Saint, actually. One of the weirdest ones was, so I had a problem. We had him and Marty Jones up for a training session. This is in Scotland, like years and years and years ago. And there was a problem with. But Johnny took a flip bump on the concrete, and he was 79 or something. Maybe he was 80 years old.
Classic Johnny.
And he just did it, just carried on wrestling as if nothing had happened. And I just remember thinking, if I take the same bump right now on concrete, I will die. So I did not. And he was very impressive, as always. Johnny is. He's a great, hilarious guy. He was actually a great coach and stuff like that. But that was one of the ones that just made me realize there and then that I'm not tough.
They don't make them like they used to, huh?
Nope.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
No, thank you, WDW.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have positive tastes. Here comes Nico.
Ah, keep your finger on the switch, Gambit.
Finger.
Got it.
Speak.
Speak, Nico, and don't talk about pee.
I hear nothing.
All right, get rid of him.
Oh.
Kick him.
Yeah, you're left. Well, just Baja then.
Baha.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm sick as shit. Not even realized there was a podcast today, but
Well, the podcast is every other Wednesday.
yeah. I wanted to say, first of all, on the topic of bugs, you guys are lucky you didn't have to put up with mosquitoes. Oh my god.
We do have to put up with mosquitoes. That's a very brash generalization.
Pretty sure that was the start of our talk.
But
I said I had a slaughterhouse.
Scorpions. Damn it.
Yes.
Oh, scorpions.
We have no scorpions here.
Yes,
believe.
I have not punched a scorpion.
When I was in 3rd grade, me and my
Get
mom would
over
go into the
here.
backyard, and we'd fucking with a black light and a can of keyboard cleaner, and we'd go looking for scorpions. And what
Where
we'd do is
do you live?
Arizona, and we'd go in,
Makes sense.
and
Hell.
Makes sense.
we'd use the black light to find
Besides
them.
Australia.
And then you take up the fucking keyboard cleaner, you turn it upside down, and you spray it on the scorpions. It freezes them. And they die.
So they sound like punks if they get killed by a little bit of cold wind.
Yeah. And one last thing before I leave for Dame Oyster. When are we getting Rocks? I'm trying to remember what my nickname was. Rock Starfish Spud on the show.
Oh, that means I have to bring him to my house, so hopefully never.
Rock Starfish Spud is pretty good,
though. Great answer.
So yeah, thank you guys. Real quick, Brennan, I don't know if you guys
Jibo.
Jibo, sorry.
Jibo.
I don't know if you guys also listen to Weezer, but did you happen to check out the new album?
The new album? I have not heard, but I am not I'm not a Mew boy.
Alright.
But maybe I'll check it out because I like ooh wee ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly.
Yeah, it's got like an 80s hard rock influence. It's pretty good. Manny hated it per usual because he hates fun. Alright, see you guys later.
He does hate fun.
He does.
Why would they use of time?
Look at the time. Look at the time.
Look at the time.
All right. Finger on the switch. You got 2 minutes, Nico?
Why is he back?
Nico?
Nico, your push to talk isn't working. Okay, there we go.
Is it working?
It's working. by the looks of things. I have the finger on the switch.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to ask. I mean, I think Brennan's the only one who would know this. What is the best combination? Metal Gear, Guilty Gear, or Metal Slug?
Oh, I like Guilty Gear because of alliteration.
Why would I not know that? Those are all video games pre-2001. That's my guess.
That's true. Yeah, but I don't know if that lore is known that if it's a video game from pre-2000 that you know it.
2001, please.
2001, sorry.
Was there a Guilty Gear before 2001?
Yeah, 1998 was the first one.
Wow.
My answer is Metal Slug, by the way.
Metal Slug was everywhere.
Surprisingly based from Dijak.
I like alliteration. I like GG, no re.
Alright. The other question, so the main question I had is, because remakes are like the only things that ever get made now.
Yeah, sure.
But it's usually like something that's already good, and it's just like a shittier version of the thing you already like.
Right.
What like really shitty thing would you like to see remade to like have it done right or better? And
They did it. It's called Near Replicant.
They could try the Bible again.
Oh, cheese and rice.
Whoa.
Updated a bit,
Like,
you know.
20 years ago, you would have gotten canceled for that. Now you're gonna get like promoted for it or something. Just don't put over the president from last year.
It's true. It's true.
All right.
You can
well,
show
those are
over
2
the
minutes.
Bible as much as you want now. Just
Thanks,
don't
Nico.
talk about the president.
Later.
And we cap off with Coach.
Coach Steve.
The Coach Z.
Coach Z.
Bald. Play Yakuza in dub.
Wow. Gambit dunking on Coach. Coach not responding.
Hard. Gambit going hard.
Coach.
I love Gambit's Jenny.
Unmute myself. First
Coach.
thing, Gambit, I'm all about the dubs. I'm not a sub.
He called you a sub!
Second thing, I was gonna attempt to explain the NFT and the blockchain Bitcoin stuff.
There, you got
No. This doesn't count towards his 2 minutes because we said that it
would
would
give them extra time.
All right, true, good point.
Wait, what was that?
No, this doesn't count towards your 2 minutes.
Gambit, though. I'm a big fan of the
Yeah,
So I
no,
guess,
it's good.
Like, how familiar are you guys with like how Bitcoin and blockchain works? Like just from like
Not
a
at all.
simplistic. So
digital mining.
Yeah, the digital mining aspect. The central idea behind it is that just assume that if I oversimplify this, give me shit in the Discord. But the idea is that it's like a very complex process or like an equation that basically is kind of defined by how long it takes the computer like running full power to process it. And then once all that's done, it creates a Bitcoin. The thing is though with the blockchain is that it gets progressively more difficult or more complex, and thus it takes more time.
Which is why people hack your computer to mine for them, right?
Yeah, so the reason like why Bitcoin kind of took off is that the rate at which people are able to continually mine more coins is roughly equivalent, like pretty similar to how like just a typical currency would work in terms of how they mint new bills and like new coins and all that kind of stuff. Another reason why, so that's kind of how Bitcoin works, and another reason why it took off is more so the illicit nature of like, hey, if you're gonna do something on the black market, it's a lot easier to use something that can't really be traced too well. So
that's where you can buy your malicious seaweed.
Yeah, pretty much. So they use that's pretty much how they use it for like any sort of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum. They use a similar Ethereum program in terms of how that blockchain works in order to create sort of deeds of ownership or like authenticity for NFTs. The idea with the NFT is pretty much as dumb as Dijak thought it was, or Dijak, my bad. Dijak thought it was, and says that it's just creating ownership for things that don't really need to be owned. It's kind of like when you adopt. The way I like to think of it is like it's kind of like when you adopt an animal through the WWF, like the actual WWF.
Whoa! We don't talk about that here.
When you adopt an animal through the panda place,
yes,
like you don't really
Panda Palace.
It's creating ownership that really doesn't need to be there, but I guess that's capitalism for you, and this is just another step along that path.
Sayo, Steve Buscemi.
So yeah, that's basically NFTs. So I guess
Why is it bad for
Gambit,
the environment?
Oh, so it's probably bad for the environment. My assumption is that because the power consumption. So like one of the big reasons why graphics cards were sort of being scalped like for significant amounts and were just constantly selling out is that it takes a lot of computing power in order to run it. So if you need like an external processor, say like a graphics card, like a high-end gaming graphics card, that's going to help you mine things quicker.
Oh.
So from what I understand, even the Bitcoin mining process uses up a lot of electricity. So just over
is it
time,
any worse for the environment than the lithium batteries that are in everybody's iPhones that they're going to throw away in 2 months?
I'm assuming it's like an apples and oranges thing where like they're both probably bad for the environment, but like
Okay,
I
so
don't know
when
the degree of
when everybody jumped down my throat for making an NFT joke on Twitter on their iPhones, they're scumbags and wrong.
Yes, I will give my seal of approval. Me, a literal who on the internet will give their seal of approval on that statement.
Thank you, professional. I made an NFT joke about a meme, and then everybody was like, "Oh, I guess you hate the environment." I was like, "It's a joke."
So, Gambit, I guess I'll start my 2 minutes now. With that,
okay, I'll start 2 minutes. Also, with that, like, with the joke, I kind of get that it was a joke because you're never good with computers, Jibo.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. You don't get to come onto my show and start making fun of me. All right, Gambit.
Shut up, Brennan. We need him. We need him.
Oh yeah, we need him for 2 more minutes.
All right, the 2 minutes start now.
Keep your finger on the switch though, because this is a whaling question, and it might be a little less on the family-friendly side. So just keep your finger on the switch.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. Sort of unusual for me. So,
moderator, I like it.
Yeah, as you guys know, I'm kind of like a manlet, but I'm sort of like a thick manlet who like goes to the gym a lot. And just recently, I started wearing yoga pants as like a method for doing like a little bit more stability exercises, not having to deal with loose layers.
Ooh.
It's like a nylon spandex blend, and like I'll wear compression shorts underneath it. But I'm assuming like you guys also being professional whaling athletes, I don't know where the puns go there, but probably like deep squat form and like good like strength there. So you probably have like sizable mass in the hip adductors. So my question is,
are you going to ask me about my great butt?
Yep.
No, the other end of that. This is the question for those who
my
wear
pee-pee?
tights. How the hell do you deal with the moose knuckle issue?
Oh, that's a good question.
Shorts
you just
over
wear,
you wear loose shorts over the top of the compression.
Okay, then that's good to know.
Or you can wear a thong
if you have to.
If you wear a thong, then you can tuck in between your butt cheeks.
Wow.
Okay, then. Yeah, that was my question. I didn't know where that was going to go, but finger was still on the switch. Thank you, Gambit. One last thing, as the Janny plug for the Discord. Yes, we are still terrible, but we also have a decent amount of art. If you guys, in addition to using the people watching, in addition to using the hashtag JeebArt, you go onto the Discord and join our art community there, where occasionally, every now and then, people like you guys will ask for like people to work on art for you guys and all your personal stuff like the Instagrams and Twitters. But we also have a new role for that you guys can also tag. Called the Los Artistadores. If you want to get that special role, it's a nice red font in the Discord. If you're a member and you want to use that, get that role, just contact one of the Jannies. If you're one of the people on the podcast and you want to ask a bunch of random people for art, feel free to tag the Los Artistadores or just type in Artistador and should pop up pretty easily.
That was a great idea. Whoever thought of that.
Good name.
Yeah, it might have been James Allen, but it was probably me.
You're taking credit from the hero James Allen. How dare you?
How dare I? All right, well, thanks for your guys' time.
Get out of here with your package and your yoga pants.
I'm leaving.
He's gone.
All right, Gambit, your 2 minutes.
He's gone.
Okay, let me pop up the timer.
In fact, because you've been such a good Janny, I'll give you 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Wow.
Never say that I am not
a benevolent leader.
A benevolent lord.
All right, there we go.
All right.
And happy new week, everybody.
The what?
What?
How's been your week?
Oh, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah,
Can't complain.
Good.
Yeah.
My week has been eventful. I got my second shot today.
Oh, tomorrow you will die.
So
Pretty much, probably not. I don't know. It hasn't hit.
Were you symptomatic after the first one?
It will be.
I had an arm swelling, but that's about it.
Tomorrow
Like, it
will be
couldn't-
extremely painful.
For you.
For you.
I have yet to speak to anyone who got their second shot and wasn't hit by a fucking bus. the next day.
I mean, I've talked to
My
people.
dad
My
no
brother,
sold it. My dad totally no sold it.
my brother literally no sold it.
I heard old
Old
people have a better time no selling it.
Yeah, old people are better.
Is your brother old?
And people, no, he's not old, but it was also it's also tied to like your immune system. If your immune system was well, you get hit, like you really take the effects. If you don't have a good immune system, well, you feel nothing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you put over my immune system. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I have a very strong immune system.
You are survivors.
We're no survivors.
No
survivors.
No survivors. I also got my my new glasses
I did see that in the real life channel.
on the Discord. It's terrible. You can join.
Yeah.
Link down below.
It's actually getting better. I'm mean to the Discord, but it is getting better.
Yeah, it's getting slightly better, but well, we need better.
Does everyone in the Discord feel about the Discord the way that I feel about Twitter? That it's just a horrible place that you don't want to be in, but you get constantly stuck there?
Yeah, but it's kind of tongue-in-cheek. Like, everybody likes it, right? Nobody hates being on the Discord. We just all talk about how bad it is.
I hate Twitter.
I hate Twitter. I wanted to tweet today that I hate everybody. And then I was like, I don't think that would do anything.
One of my
That's
best
cancelable.
tweets ever. One of my best tweets ever
That's
with the most
clamsellable.
likes was like I don't remember exactly what the wording was, but it was something to the effect of like Twitter is horrible. Like I wish Twitter would vanish.
It's not good.
And it got like 18,000 likes.
Like free speech is good, but I feel like it should be attached to your face.
It should, yeah. There needs to be some sort of repercussion for saying things. Yes, you should be able to say what you want, but I also should be able to punch you in the face for it.
Yes, Assault
Only
King.
fair. It's only fair.
East stand.
That's how it
You
would
can
work
punch
in
me
real
with your
life.
reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're allowed to punch back.
Well,
So,
Gambit, that's the
totally.
end. That's the end of the podcast. You want to sing us out?
Well, I really don't have a song to sing, and
Oh, don't worry. Sing us out, Gambit.
oh god, why do you put me on the spot?
Because you can take it.
Panic.
You feel like a jacket.
That's always what I.
Okay, Gambit, you're free. I'm not going to bully you. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. That's the end of the podcast. It's Jibo and all his friends. Time to kiss the homies. Good night, Dame Oyster. Good night, Good night, Jellyfish. Good night, Gambit. Good night, Chad.